Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and this is the Tech Travel Geeks unboxing and review of the Voltme Revo 65-watt charger. This is a review sample provided to Tech Travel Geeks by Voltme, and we would like to thank Voltme for providing us with this. We will link in the description to where you can purchase this product on Amazon. And make sure to check out the offers because there's also an extra £5 voucher off this charger on Amazon at the moment, and a special deal where you get an extra charger, a 20-watt charger, for free when you purchase this one. So as I said, check the links in the description. It's a really good deal. Right then, so we have received this as it would be received if you purchased on Amazon. And in terms of branding and packaging, it's very, very similar to other Voltme packaging that we've seen in the past. Not only myself, but our Chief Aperture Officer, Lukasz, have reviewed Voltme chargers in time, and this is standard packaging for Voltme. So you see that it says that it's a PD fast charger, that's a power delivery fast charger, and on the back it has a few details, and more importantly it has all the different forms of output that the charger does, and I'll put a screenshot of that in the description. The key thing here is that they're offering an 18-month warranty, which is really, really quite good. So opening the packaging, and on the inside we have the charger itself. Fun Voltme branded orange insert, I'll put this to one side, and then the charger itself, which is inside a small plastic bag. So we see the charger has Voltme branding here, and then at the back it has the same details about the charging output. This is a UK plug, it's made for the UK market, and at the top we have what is one USB-A port and two USB Type-C ports. Now there are lots of different combinations of power output. The key one to remember is that if you use one USB Type-C power delivery compatible cable, so a good cable, from one USB Type-C port, you will get a up to 65 watt output. And provided your device is in the correct conditions for taking that power, and you have the right cable, you'll be able to get 65 watts out of it. You then have different options for two USB Type-C ports, or two USB-C, or one USB-C and USB-A. So what I'm going to do now is put the packaging aside, take my OFO power strip, and we're going to plug the Voltme 65 watts charger into my power strip. And then we're going to take a few cables. In this case I'm going to start off with my McDodo 100 watt cable, which we've reviewed here on the Tech Travel Geeks quite a long time in the past at this point, and plug that into a few devices to see what sort of power output the cable is capable of. So first up we'll use the top USB Type-C port, and let's take my, in this case, Google Pixel 6a, which has no charge whatsoever. I'm going to plug the cable in and see where it goes up to. So the Google Pixel 6a supports up to 18 watts, and the phone has just started, and you can see that it's hovering around 20 watts at the moment as the phone starts up, and then I'm expecting this to stabilize around about the 15 to 18 watts output. You see that it bounces up to 18, 21, then back down to 15. As the phone is starting up, that's to be expected. We'll need to wait for it to be in a bit more of a stable state, but as you can see, straight away we're getting around 17, 18 watts out of the box. So that's a good sign. This is a completely flat Google Pixel 6a, no battery power in it whatsoever, and so it's going to pull quite a lot to start up and to start charging. Right, so as far as I'm concerned, this is pretty good output in this situation. We can see that it is on the screen now that it has loaded. It says that it is charging rapidly. I'll need to unlock first. So here we go. If I switch off and switch back on, we'll see that it is saying it's charging rapidly at 1%, and our power read up is actually 21 watts, so that's faster than expected. But that may just be an erroneous one, whilst it's at such a low charge state. Okay then, so we've had a look at the Pixel 6a. I'm now going to take my Google Pixel 7 Pro. The Google Pixel 7 Pro charges at up to 30 watts, but it is pretty much charged at this point. Let's see how it goes. So 2 watts, not a lot of power going in there. Let me switch off the screen and back on. It doesn't give us a charge indicator on the Pixel. Let me try that again. No readout about the power and the charging here. And let's try a laptop now. So this is potentially where we should see the full power of the 65 watt power charger over one port. So potentially up to 65 watts. So here we go. 57, 51 watts. I have to say, it's important to bear in mind that this is an almost full laptop battery. It's 80% charged, but it's still pulling between 60 and 65 watts. So the Voltme 65 watt charger seems to be outputting what is advertised. But in this case, obviously, my HP laptop is capable of taking a 65 watt charge. The Voltme charger is capable of outputting that, and I'm using a 100 watt capable USB Type-C power delivery cable. That means that it's USB Type-C at one end and USB Type-C at the other. And this is the McDodo cable that we used a while back. So to all of you asking in the comments if it's still working and it's still doing well, yes it is. And in this case I'm running my laptop off it, connected to a Voltme charger. Great, so I'm going to leave this plugged in as it is, and you can keep an eye on that 65 or 60 watt charge status. What I'm going to do now is take this is an Essiger power cable that we also covered here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. I'm going to plug that into the USB Type-A port and see how much power or how much current we can get into the Google Pixel 6a. So I'm seeing at the moment it's starting up. It's not giving it any power. Yeah, the battery is completely flat here. Maybe it's best we take another smartphone. Here we have the Honor 70, another popular device on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel, starting up from completely flat. We'll see how much USB Type-A alongside 45 watt output on USB Type-C on the HP laptop is. So I'm currently getting 45 and 5. I'm expecting that to be a little bit higher once the Honor the Honor 70 finishes loading up. But as things stand, you can see we're getting 45 watts. It's dropped from 65 watts when it was USB Type-C only. And now that we've added USB Type-A port, it's dropped the power. But now we're getting 10, and I'm expecting this to go up to almost 15 watt charge on the USB-A port. So here we go, 15 watts, the phone has booted up. So we've got 15 and 45. So that's 60 watts from two separate ones. Now obviously that will cut down further if we use another USB Type-C cable here. Let's have a look at how things are on the Voltme charger itself. So as you can see, we have two cables plugged in. We have a little LED indicator at the top here that's on, which is a good thing if you want to know if it is actually on and charging. And so that's working as expected. Now we have been running it at over 60 watts. This is a GaN charger, that means that it's gallium nitride. It should have less heat dissipation, it should be able to charge more devices at a heavier load with less volume, as in it's a relatively small charger that can charge devices in a faster and better manner. And the chipset on the inside of the charger, essentially the computer inside of the charger, handles how that's done. And going by Voltme's track record here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel, I'm quite happy with the Voltme 65 watt Revo power delivery charger. So thanks to Voltme for sending us this review device. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, and pretty much anything else we think makes the travel experience better. And obviously if you're traveling with gadgets, you will want to charge them whilst you're on the go. So this is a good option. And I believe they also have chargers for separate markets, which will allow you to charge according to the plug you have. But this is the UK unit. I will link in the description to where you can purchase it for the UK. And as I said, keep an eye on the special offers on the Amazon UK page for this product, because there's money off the coupons and you get an extra charger thrown in if you purchase it within the next week or so from Amazon UK. Great, so as I said, we're linked to it. If you don't already, please do subscribe to us. If you made it this far into this video, thank you for watching this far. From us here at the Tech Travel Geeks, thanks for watching and goodbye from me.